morning and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 13th annual Heart of the Hamptons Ball here at the Hayground School in Bridgehampton. We are East End Entertainment. Tonight we're featuring our 7-piece band Millennium and East End DJs. We're just staying alive this evening here at the heart of the Hamptons Ball.
Hi, I'm here with Stephen Adler. Stephen, tell us about the event and how you've been involved.
Well, this is our 5th year. I've been a volunteer for 5 years. This year I'm the chair, and it's an incredible organization. As you probably know, it's the #1 killer of men and women, 10-to-1 to breast cancer. So it's a very important night. We try to get out to community. As you can see, everyone looks great. We have Rudy Giuliani's here. We're expecting Billy Joel, and we're expecting a few others, lots of celebrities. The New York Housewives are here, and Bill Hemmer of Fox is here, and Dr. Isadore Rosenfeld, who is the doctor on House Call, national TV, is here. So it's going to be a great night. We're very excited.
And we really appreciate your commitment that you do for this cause and many others.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm Andrea Gervitz, and I have a marketing company in the Hamptons for many years,
Yes.
and I know many people in the hotel business,
Right.
like Michael. Also represent the Hamptons Visitors Council, and I'm so glad that we're all in the Hamptons, and we have all these visitors coming, and these wonderful events, like this Heart event.
We've been friends for a long time, and she does a wonderful thing for the community, the organization, also for the visitors that come into the Hamptons. Thank you so much for everything that you do. We're here with Josh Gupta. Josh, welcome. How are you tonight?
Thanks. It's a beautiful event, and we're happy to be here tonight.
Great. Josh does so much in the different communities, not only here, but all over the country, different organizations. How important is something like this to you?
Both important to the community and also nationally. This is an association that does tremendous amount of good, and particularly in a time when economic challenges are here, we have to do more and continue to give.
Great. You give so much, so often, and so important in the community. You know, my hats off to you, and also such a close friend. And my hat's off to you.
It's really a pleasure, and a pleasure to be here tonight with you.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. You came in from Washington for the event?
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it. I've been here for a number of years. It's a wonderful event.
And you also help organize it with everyone else, right?
Well, this year I haven't, but in previous years I've been on the committee, and it's been an honor.
Great. Outstanding. What an important cause.
Absolutely. I think that it's one of the most important causes to women.
And are you enjoying the Hamptons while you're here?
Yes, despite the rain, it's still fabulous, and it's always about the people.
We need some weather, don't we?
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming by and sharing with us tonight on this special night.
Absolutely. We're happy to be here.
I know you both are really involved with different charities. How important is it to give back to the community and different organizations?
It's absolutely imperative. I think that once you get to a point where you have your own house in order and you have the ability, it's absolutely important to give back either time or money or resources, because without charitable giving, these organizations can't exist.
Absolutely, and just raising your voice.
And look, tonight is the New Year's Eve or Father's Day Eve, and both our parents, both our fathers died of a heart attack.
Yes.
And so I was explaining to my 5-year-old tonight, why are you going out again tonight, Daddy? And well, tonight we're going to raise money, to help raise money the American Heart Association. And, you know, without your heart pumping, there is no life, and this is a really worthy charity.
And what a nice day right before Father's Day, and a special moment for both of you. So thank you both for sharing with us. Welcome. How are you tonight?
I'm well. How are you?
Great, thank you. An exciting cause, isn't it?
Definitely. It's a really great cause.
Great.
Glad to be here.
Do you hit a lot of these different events all summer long?
A little bit. I try to.
That's great. And where do you work locally?
I work at Diane von Furstenberg in Southampton.
That's the new shop this year.
It is.
It's a beautiful dress. Is that one of hers?
It is, indeed.
Great. Good plug for that. All right. Thanks. Enjoy the night.
Thanks, Michael. You too.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
What do I get to win?
Well, we have 3 choices of wine: a Pinot, we have a white, and a Chianti.
All right. I'm spinning. Which way do I spin? This way?
Spin either way. You got to choose odds or even.
I want odd.
20, you get a case.
All right. I want an odd. Either 13 or 20 is what I need. Do you have a 13 on there?
Yep, there's a 13.
Close. Come on, come on, come on.
You're going to get it. All right, you got a bottle.
Oh, no, I got a 4.
Oh,
I got gypped. This is rigged. What's going on over here? I need another spin. No way. All right, we'll do it again. Actually, I may just take a bottle and run. How about that?
That's no problem at all.
Thank you so much. We're here at the American Heart Association. And tell us a little bit about what you do.
Hi, I work for Long Island Image Magazine, and we're here for this event to take pictures and put it on our event page for the magazine.
All right. And her husband, Michael. Michael, welcome.
Hi, how you doing? It's nice to be here, and I'm just here assisting my wife tonight.
Great.
And hoping she does a good job.
You're the cameraman tonight.
That's it. I'm all cameras tonight.
Outstanding.
We're happy because it's a very good cause, the Heart Association, and we're very proud to be here for that.
Great. Well, we appreciate you both coming here.
Hi, I'm James Bolgen here with Haley Schmitz at the American Heart Association Ball. And Haley, what did you have to do here with the ball this evening?
Sure, I'm a part of the junior committee, and I help just obtain auction items and sell tickets and different things like that. You know, I'm from the Hamptons, born and raised, so I know a lot of people around here, as does James. So yeah, I just wanted to get as many people as I could involved.
Well, what's the most interesting item we have here tonight?
Oh, it would be mine. I do Pilates, so I auctioned off one of my sessions, actually 2 of my sessions. But no, I'm lying. I think the coolest item would be the golf course with Darryl Strawberry, because I'm a big Yankees fan.
That does sound really cool.
Yeah.
Hi, we're here with Bill from Fox. Welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time out and coming and sharing about the Hamptons.
It's an honor to be here tonight. It's a great cause and a worthy cause, and something that in all likelihood will affect each and every one of us at some point, and this is a great group of folks.
Great. You get out to the Hamptons often?
I do, as often as I can, actually. I bought a home out here about 5 years ago in the 234-year history of the United States of America, real estate was never so expensive.
Right.
And that's when I bought.
That's good for the economy, and I hope your taxes went up this year as well, so that way you get to push it.
I think you might be onto something also there. You know, the steel and the concrete of New York, it's a great place to get away to and, you know, refresh for the start of another week.
Great, and we really appreciate you coming out, spending some time, and also enjoying the Hamptons.
Outstanding. Great to be with you.
Great, thank you so much.
I'm here with Robin, and she's going to be speaking this evening. Robin, what are you going to be speaking about?
I'm going to be speaking about heart disease. I've had 3 open heart surgeries, and I have a pacemaker, so I'll be talking about heart health.
Really, that's really impressive. Well, I congratulate you on your new good health. And who do we have here?
I'm Steve. I'm actually your worst half. And you know what? We're just glad to be here today to certainly support the American Heart Association and my beautiful girlfriend Robin, who unfortunately is a victim of heart disease. And I think it's just an example, if you take a look at her, that it doesn't discriminate and heart disease affects everybody. And hopefully we can raise a lot of money here tonight on behalf of the Heart Association, which has been a great contributor and supporter to those who have heart disease.
That's great. That's great. Thank you guys for coming out. And who do we have here?
Gina Salgado.
And what brings you to the American Heart Association Ball?
My friend Robin. I'm very happy to be here tonight.
Good. And who do we have here?
I'm Elcio Salgado, Gina's better half, and I've known Stephen here for about almost 20 years now. We're just here to support Robin, who we love beyond words can say, so we're just here to have some fun.
Well, I hope you all have fun, and I wish you good health to all of you as well. and thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Hi, Pam. How are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
Great. What a wonderful event tonight.
It's wonderful, yeah. We're really glad to be here on this rainy night. We all came out. It's a good benefit.
You and Andy do so much, both locally and all over the country for different charities. How important is it to you?
This one is particularly important to me. My father just was diagnosed and needs a pacemaker. So it's very close to my heart.
It's close to home. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm with Kenneth and Charlene. Thank you so much for coming here tonight. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. Having a great time right now.
Great.
Very happy to be at this event. As a child, I suffered from a heart disease, so anytime we could give back for the Heart Foundation, it's awesome.
Well, outstanding. So, events like this are so important for so many people, especially when it gets so close to home. So we thank you so much for coming out and having a great night and also spreading the word. Great product. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's a liquid nutritional, and basically what it does for you is it'll put your body into complete balance. Whatever your body needs or is lacking, this will give it to you.
I need a lot. I need it to do sit-ups for me and push-ups. I need it to make me lose 15 pounds. Does it do that?
You have to do a little bit of work. You have to put it in a bottle or a glass, and you have to drink it. You have to get it into your body, and it will do whatever you need it to do.
So I guess I have to still work out plus this.
Yeah, but you'll want to work out when you're drinking this.
How are we tonight?
Terrific.
Michael,
I
just
like
great.
being here.
Great to be here. Great to see you here.
Thank you
Great
so
to
much.
see
You know what?
VVH here.
It's heartwarming to be here. I know, I just thought of that pun.
Heartwarming.
Yes.
Congratulations on your new screenplay.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's wonderful.
It's actually a stage play.
Stage play?
Yes.
Yes, great. Congratulations.
But we'll make it into a movie. Why not?
There you go. Why not? Let's
Absolutely.
just keep pushing it.
Yeah.
What a wonderful cause tonight.
Yes, a great cause, and it's great to see the turnout tonight. You know, Stephen Adler worked so hard to make this happen, and it's great to see the results. So
now, not just with the American Heart Association, but you two do so much in the community for so many different causes.
Well, thank you, Michael. You're very kind to say that. You know, it's a small community, as you know. We've known each other for many years, and the reality is it takes all of us to make this a community.
Absolutely. And what's really important is that we all step up. Whenever we have the opportunity, whether it's with time or money or just raising our voice, it's so important. And you do such a wonderful job, both of you. How are we tonight?
We are good.
Oh, so great.
Yes.
Really great.
Great. Such a wonderful organization, giving back. What do you two do locally, and also how important is this sort of charity?
Well, I'm the publisher of Hamptons Magazine. That's what I do professionally. But I sit on the committee for the American Heart Association, and I'm really happy to help. Hamptons Magazine is a media sponsor. We help raise lots of money for the Heart Association.
Such a wonderful cause.
Let's see. We are here. I'm here with Plum TV. And
who are they?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Go down on the remote there.
Yeah.
And why are we here? We're also a media sponsor of the event, and personally, apparently heart disease is the #1 killer of women, more than cancer and AIDS combined.
It's true. It's true, and it's just being recognized now, actually.
Right. And all of us that have the opportunity in media need to raise a voice and bring awareness. So thank you so much for doing your cause. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here with Dan Shaughnessy. And Dan, what are you looking forward to about this evening?
I'm extremely excited about the opportunity for those who are unfamiliar with the organization to actually become friends and support in the future.
Well, what does the future hold for this organization?
Well, I think the opportunity is for us to rid this nation, this world, of heart disease and stroke altogether.
Those are high expectations, but I'm hopeful as well.
What do you do for your real job?
I work for the Bank of New York Mellon. We're in the wealth management business, and we're in the business of helping people get through the complexities of dealing with their wealth.
Great. Now, how important with your organization as well as other people, so philanthropic, why is that so important to so many people with wealth?
Well, I think those who remain grounded remember where they came from, and that there's many more important things than money. So it comes down to those mortal things of legacy and cause and the things that family and friends, those that mean a lot to you.
Now, it's a bit frustrating, especially people with, well, things that they can't control or things that are without, reach. And this is so important for someone to give money back to the organization to help hopefully find a cause and actually have a reach and grasp on something. Don't you agree?
I do agree. And I think that that's one of the frustrating pieces of this disease, is that it seems as though we don't have the opportunity to control. So I think there's a lot of people with significant wealth and influence throughout the world who find themselves compelled to trying to fight this ridiculous thing where it impacts our friends and our families, and so it's an opportunity for us to give, to have influence on something that's more important than maybe the day-to-day jobs and so on and so forth.
And it also has no boundaries. It doesn't, no boundaries,
That's
no
right.
class.
Good support. That's right.
It's it all.
100%.
I'm here with Raymond from Jewels of Ocean. Raymond, beautiful stuff you have here.
Thank you very much.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, these are, it's a high-end luxury jewelry line, so you can see it's all one-of-a-kind pieces, high-end with sapphires, pearls, diamonds, emeralds.
Great. We're going to have to keep these away from my girlfriend or else I'm going to be in big trouble.
Oh, no problem.
All right. The beautiful stuff, and it's so important. Is part of this going to charity?
Absolutely. And that's the piece we donated, the ruby ring, and you can see these are hard boxes, and that's for the raffle. So each person who buys a box and the lucky winner will win that ring tonight.
Outstanding. How beautiful.
My name is Susan Somerville. I'm the chair of the Board of Directors of the American Heart Association, and I'm here to welcome you. Welcome to the 13th Heart of Hamptons Gala. Rain does not stop this crowd. And staying alive is our theme. So I was thinking as I was walking up here, watching everyone dancing, remembering the music, that actually in '77, which I think is when Staying Alive was playing, that was the year I became a nurse. And I'm a cardiovascular nurse by training. Started working in critical care, and it is simply remarkable for me to think about the changes that took place in the 32 years since then. And yes, folks, it's been 32 years since that song. But the changes that have taken place in the treatment of heart disease, truly remarkable. When I was first working as a nurse, over 20% of patients suffering a heart attack died in a critical care unit in the United States. Today, that number is under 1%. And much of that progress came with the support of the American Heart Association through research, teaching, public awareness, and from people like you who provided the support to this remarkable organization. So thank you so much for being here this evening. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to the Master of Ceremonies tonight. Bill Hemmer of Fox News is the co-anchor of America's Newsroom. Many of you are going to recognize him because he was a significant presence during the 2008 presidential election, with a highlight of interviewing who was then the candidate for President Barack Obama. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Bill Hemmer as tonight's Master of Ceremonies.
I first came to the East End. It was Memorial Weekend 2002. And as soon as I got out of my car, or even at the McDonald's back in Manorville, I just felt very comfortable, and I've loved coming back here so much so that I bought a place about 5 years ago. And all the concrete and the steel that you leave behind in Manhattan, you have the opportunity to come out to a beautiful, wonderful place. And to meet so many fascinating and interesting people, much like we have assembled here tonight. I was at the, speaking of feeling welcome, I was at the Starbucks in Bridgehampton earlier today, and I was getting my whole milk latte. Shout out. 1 brown sugar. Mixed. And I went up to the counter, and the woman, she gave me that look. And I waited for it. She said, you know, you look like that guy on TV, but I know you're not him. And I waited. She said, you know, you look like that. No, I know you're not him. I waited. She said, he is so obnoxious. She said, I don't know how he's got a job. I don't know who hired him. Took my latte and walked out. That's only half a true story, by the way. It actually happened years ago, but I love telling it. I want to introduce you to a very special success story, which will lead us to one of our honorees. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Robin Levy, our success story tonight. Now, Robin tells me she's nervous, but she doesn't look it at all. So we're going to be very welcoming for Robin tonight.
My name is Robin Levy, and to the outside world,
A little closer.
I look like a normal, healthy 36-year-old woman. But would it surprise you to know that I've had 3 open heart surgeries, 2 ablations, countless cardiac procedures, and that I'm 100% dependent on a pacemaker? While most of my friends were outside playing, I spent my childhood in and out of the hospital. I remember my sister having to stay inside and play with me. It was not a typical childhood for either one of us. Heart disease robbed that from us. Throughout my school years and into my 20s, I have had multiple surgeries and procedures. I have spent my life on various kinds of cardiac medication that have kept me alive. In May of 2007, I had my 3rd open heart surgery, which was a mitral valve replacement. Since then, I have had another ablation and was recently diagnosed with cardiomyopathy, which means weakened heart muscle. In addition, my family has a genetic cholesterol condition. As the American Heart Association will tell you, it is very important to know your numbers and be aware. Know your family history. Due to the cardiomyopathy, I am unable to work and I am very limited as to what I can do. I am taking medication and I follow the doctor's orders. I pray every day it gets better, but to the outside world, I still look normal and healthy. I'm not telling you this for sympathy or so you will feel sorry for me. I'm talking about this to raise awareness about heart disease. It does not discriminate. It can affect you at age 2, 22, or 82. You have to listen to your body when it's telling you something. Know the signs, know the symptoms, and be aware. Were it not for events such as this that have helped the American Heart Association fund research and introduce new treatments, I would not be here today. The American Heart Association has the vision necessary to save lives, and together with your help, we can make that vision a reality. We've put the power into the hands of the researchers, surgeons, and into the schools to imagine healthier choices for our children. Through our community awareness and lobbying efforts, we have saved lives with placements of AEDs and CPR. Tonight, we do have the power to look to the future, but it requires you to look deep into your heart. Think about how it beats and how with every passing second, it nourishes every part of your body. As it starts here tonight in the Hamptons. We have the vision, we have the heart. Thank you. Since the majority of cardiac arrests occur outside of the hospital, it is clear that the community must be recognized as the ultimate cardiac care unit. Public education and training in CPR is critical. Communities must take charge. The Town of East Hampton, the Village of East Hampton, Volunteer Ambulance Association, and Kazakis Family Foundation, and the East Hampton Healthcare Foundation have made significant advances towards creating a heart-safe community by providing education, particularly CPR and early defibrillation. By doing so, victims of sudden cardiac arrest in East Hampton can be afforded the benefits of strong chain survival and save lives. Please give a round of applause and help me salute the efforts of the Town of East Hampton, the Village of East Hampton Volunteer Ambulance Association, the Kazakis Family Foundation, and East Hampton Healthcare Foundation.
You can put it right there. Nice. You want to come around, Robin? Robin? Researcher, an author, and physician, known as the father of stroke neurology, please join me tonight welcoming Dr. J.P. Mohr.
Well, I'm grateful for this kind opportunity to come and contribute to the efforts on the part of the American Heart and American Stroke Association, bounded together to prevent both heart attacks and stroke. It's long been said that behind every successful man stands a surprised mother-in-law. But my view is that behind every potentially successful man stands a woman who's made it all possible. And I'd like to thank not only my wife of more than 40 years, Joan Seal, but all the women here who made it possible for us men to do what we had to do. When Ms. Pollywalla asked me about giving a talk, I asked how long, what should I speak about, and she said speak about 2 minutes. So I think I've already done that, and I want to thank this for this wonderful opportunity to be here.
Well done, Doctor. Dr. Rosenfeld, a much sought after spokesperson on health issues. He appears every Sunday on House Call on the Fox News Channel, where he reports the latest health information and answers the most pressing health questions around the world. And he loves seafood. Dr. Isadore Rosenfeld, congratulations.
I have good news for you. After my talk this morning, I was told to limit my remarks to 2 minutes tonight. And during those 2 minutes, I want to thank some of the people who made this event possible and who bestowed this great honor on me. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you, because I appreciate in this economic climate that it's not easy to contribute the kind of money you did to be here tonight. It's very much appreciated. I decided at the age of 4 to become a doctor. After I started medical school, my father developed severe angina. And it was then that I decided that I wanted to become a cardiologist. It broke my heart to see him clutching his chest with his angina. And there was nothing they could do for him at that time except take a nitroglycerin. I have to tell you that in the years since I graduated, became a physician, became a cardiologist, all that has changed. When my father needed it, there were no angiograms, there were no bypasses, there were no angioplasty. There were none of the drugs, the beta blockers, all the drugs that we give for people today to prevent arrhythmias. There were no pacemakers. As a matter of fact, I wrote the first pacemaker paper on pacemakers when I was practicing in Canada. So none of these things were available for my father. And it breaks my heart to this day that he died before they became available. Now, the American Heart Association has been at the root, has made all these things possible by supporting the research, by publicizing the research, by indicating to the medical profession what works and what doesn't, and what to concentrate on. All this is done by the American Heart Association. I don't know what we cardiologists would do without the American Heart Association. So you can be very proud of your support of this organization here tonight. And I thank you all again.